Ooh, this tree over here is a wonky looking tree.
Gonna walk?
Look at that. Look at it.
A tree.
Got a real walker.
Part of me feels like that has to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't know who.
Wonker?
What is this? I almost want us to keep this tree and turn it into something. All right. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Ash and I have finished the walls around both sides. Preliminary walls.
Yeah, preliminary walls. Yeah.
So
Cool.
We can expand and shouldn't have to worry about stuff. Jazzy, look at this. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Are you leaving the grass here in the back for a reason? You gonna have like a little garden or something?
A little
or what?
garden. A little courtyard. A little castle courtyard.
I like that. Bring in some hedges.
Price, we thinking that we want the height of these new walls to be the same height as the previous?
So I'm fine with smaller walls like this, but I know last time Rick wanted to do those flat walls like that. So we can
uniformity.
We can do that. That's fine. I think we may want to lower the interior wall once we get the other one higher.
Yeah.
So otherwise, it makes this space in here a little. Ugh.
Ooh.
Okay. So I'll start matching it up. Do. All right. How are we doing on sciencey stuff? What are we working on? Let's see.
Oh, well, the tailor was the one thing that we needed the most, and now we got him back, so hopefully he should be doing his job and making bags.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Do your job, Taylor. God.
Well, the problem is he was removed from his job, Ash.
Yep. Good
Do not
news.
confirm or deny.
Actually, good news. Science doesn't matter. Again, too real.
Tell me one reason why science matters.
Polio vaccines.
Nope. Dumb. When's the last time I got polio? Never.
Wow, I've never seen someone so confidently prove their opponent's point.
Wow.
No words.
Oh my God.
All right, here. How about one for you? Science will be the only way that we can conquer Mars for Ash.
Okay, I'm on board now. Again.
Yeah. Okay. There. All right.
Ash is bringing the Martian Knights.
That's
right.
Knights of Mars, assemble.
The Knights of Mars. Y'all, we are so
Rick, are
low.
those the beds?
I will build the room around them.
They literally have just like a little, 3x1 bed room?
For now.
They literally can't roll out of bed. They have to climb into their bed.
Yikes. So we are very low on bread and wheat. Or not wheat. Well, we're low on wheat as well. And berries. Very low on all those things.
All right, let's start making some more wheat farms.
Can you
then.
phrase that very low, please?
Berry Manilow. Very
We are
low.
very mana low.
So I guess let's just start making more wheat farms. Instead of maybe making beds out here, we could make like a wheat farm.
Well, I'm wondering what the wheat's being used for, because it must be being turned into something else for like science or for some other resource rather than into bread. Because I don't feel like it should have. We haven't really drastically increased the amount of bread that we're giving to people, and yet it's going down. Oh, whoa! Why is is someone messing with the happiness stuff?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Rick, will you look at the happiness stuff and I don't know, fix it? I'm confused.
Yeah. Let's see. Happiness. So we're over the calorie count at the moment. We're at 21, 24.
And if you look at our calorie usage, though, it keeps going down in a bad way.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Because we're feeding them probably too much of something we don't have. We've got too many berries right now. We don't have that many berries to give. So if I were to increase,
you can't lower that though, because you'll notice what it does to the calorie counts. It's weird. We may need to bring our berry boys back. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Hold on. Okay.
Teo, you have a good rest of your day, buddy.
Bye, Teo. Love you. Play cat game, because Chrissy's mad at both of us for not playing enough.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we didn't have, we allocated more berries than we were producing, so I just distributed more bread, more fish to compensate for that. So now we're good.
Okay. Because, like, my thing is, like, I tried doing that earlier, and it just, like, even increasing the fish amount did not alter the calorie count, so it just looked like we weren't feeding them enough. It was weird.
You have to wait, like, it takes a second, like, you adjust it, and then you wait, like, 10 seconds and see if it made a change. Okay.
Okay, cool. As long as we're good, then we're good. I mean, yeah, we're at 440K in the kitty. That's nice. And Ash and I are just building walls, probably for different reasons.
You know what?
What?
I know what to do now. So I'm gonna keep the beds here, and I am gonna build bedrooms around this. But these are one bed per farm here. Behind these bedrooms, there's a strip of land where we can build stuff. We can actually put berry farms and the apiaries back here, which will open up this land here to do more wheat or whatever we want to. So yeah, that'll be a good use of this land here. And I'm gonna bump the beds forward one bit.
This land.
Oh, Jazzy, this is looking cute. Oh, I dig it. I love that little courtyard that you made. The walls are gonna be a little bit higher, just so you know, than the courtyard you made.
Oh God, I fell.
No, don't die.
Man, we are just burning through our logs right now, building this on this wall.
I mean,
well, I think that we've still only got like one logger. We can definitely get another logger.
And then the other part about that is that, I mean, yeah, we have used like thousands.
So much.
Wow, that was really good guess.
It is really easy to make wood on your own, though. Just chop down trees and stuff.
Jazzy, what was your good guess?
Oh, I was like, I'm trying to match the second story on Rick's original tower.
Oh, God.
And I opened up like basically a hallway that lets you come back into this other area so that they can still maintain his staircase.
Gotcha.
But when I was like pushing out the floor, I actually made it completely equal to these things I made.
You matched it just like on accident.
Yep.
Just like boom, or by accident, I guess is the appropriate way of saying that.
There's an appropriate way to say a lot of things. People don't need to correct. Like the common usage of I couldn't care less has become I could.
Yeah.
So you know what? I want to hear anybody correcting nobody on nothing.
Yeah. Did you know? Here's a little bit of information. Ah! I did not die. Whew. A little bit of information for people from the world of psychology and specifically the study of relationships that correcting someone's grammar mid-argument is a high predictor of divorce. No joke. No joke. Yeah. Because it is seen as something so dismissive and rude that it's
because obviously you're not even listening to the conversation that's being had. You know,
all you care about is winning the argument rather than talking about the issue. And grammar is a perfect example of something that actually doesn't matter, but people will hang their hat on it if they want to win a fight rather than talk about it.
Airbash says taking notes.
There's this researcher, Gottman. Rick, I know you know about him.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Seattle. Got him. Mr. Gotham. He's based out of Seattle. He's the #1 relationship researcher in the world. And
I would highly recommend anybody who is in a relationship to read Gottman's books. They're very good advice on relationships.
Are they called Gotham?
They're called the Gothams. Gothams. But anyway, so if you're the kind of person who does correct people's language mid-argument, just recognize that is a poor communication technique and does not have the intended effect that you think it might. Just makes people not like you.
Correcting anybody most of the times is going to have a negative effect.
Yeah.
Even if there are a few times when you need to correct people. Very few times.
Well, and even if you're right, like it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes being right doesn't necessarily mean like the best thing. How do you spell his name? Gottman. Gottman, I believe.
I believe that's right.
Yeah. And there's a good series on YouTube, a couple of videos that were released publicly of his talks on what are called the masters and disasters of relationships, and he talks about it pretty in depth there. He also does he also does a George Carlin bit to explain it as well, which is pretty great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Like, for instance, they discuss arguments in marriage and how a marriage that doesn't have arguments is actually an unhealthy marriage. People think that the fact that they don't argue is an indicator of them having a good relationship. You need to be able to have arguments. Otherwise, you bottle that stuff up. And there are healthy ways of arguing, and they talk about the healthy ways of arguing with your significant other, you know?
Constructive approaches and working on things as teammates trying to solve a problem rather than people trying to win an argument or a fight against someone.
Right.
Compromise is important, and most importantly, just open communication and trusting your partner and caring about your partner and their opinion.
But how do you know who wins then?
Yep, there you go. There it is. There it is.
God damn it, Ash.
I love you, man. I love you. This is why we can't have nice things. Calories again, looking in the yellow. I just want to look at how we're doing on food. Let's see.
We should just get another wheat farmer, dudes.
I think Rick's working on that. He's moving the beds out this way, and then we'll move the berry farmers outside. Then we'll make more wheat farmers over there, and we'll balance it.
Rick, you just built those beds there, but are you cool with me tearing down that wall?
Which wall?
The wall that the beds go through?
Leave that wall up, because that's going to be the bedroom wall. So essentially, there's going to be a bedroom here, and then behind these beds is where I'm going to put the berries. I've got it sort of worked out in my mind right now how this is going to work.
Well, if you got a plan,
I got the plan.
Oh, the man's got the plan. All right, what's our science
So
looking
we
like
got
now? Still waiting on.
What is this? 4 berries?
We still haven't gotten any of those science bags.
I'm going to break this wall here, though, Rick, the one that I'm standing on.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not a bedroom wall, do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Figured out the science bag thing?
No, you don't make them at the tailor.
You don't? Where do you make them then?
I don't see them at the tailor.
Oh, maybe go to the science?
I don't see it in the science place either, because that's just for science.
Price.
Workbench?
I think I was having I was confused about this when we were playing.
Yeah.
There is a, what is it called? There is a specific workshop where you make those, and you need to research to get it.
I thought we did.
We just got it.
Because every other science we need right now, it requires basic science. So we must have the research for it.
Yeah, we do have the research for it.
Okay, yeah, required technologies. Basic science bag requires the technologist. The technologist.
Technologist, that's what we need.
We don't have a technologist.
That's what we need. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it is.
Well, it's not something that we can just...
Yeah, we've got one.
Oh, wait, it's a science lab?
No, it's a thing called the technologist table, which I just picked up because we had one in the inventory. We just haven't made this job yet. So
gotcha.
That's the person who makes the science bags. Got it. Cool. And then let's hire somebody. That's what it was. I know. I now it all makes sense because it's like, yeah, it used to be, I think, that the science table crafted the science bags. Now you have the technologist crafts the science bags. The science table researches the bags. Colony recruitment. Recruit. Oh, who added? There was some other job that just got added.
I'm adding. Don't worry, because I'm going to delete the others. I'm making berry farms. Then I'm going to delete the other berry farms.
Okay, gotcha. And they should take the jobs, hopefully.
Exactly.
Oh, yep, our first red boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, snap.
All right. We may want to get, I may have to increase the army. I'm sure Ash won't mind. Dude.
I mean, we need them. A good, strong army is a good, strong nation.
Oh, boy. Wow. You scare me sometimes. I actually, this weekend, I had like a long... I love that I have a friend that I can do this with. But I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we had a very long political discussion and argument about like what's going on nowadays. And it's nice to have someone you can talk to about that stuff, but at the end of it, you can still be like hug it out and still be friends and play video games and things. Mm-hmm. But the way you were just like a strong army is a strong nation or whatever like that. It's like arguing about what matters. Like at the end of the day, like how do you value things and whatnot? And that's where you realize that's where people disagree. Is like, what's important? Is it empathy to other people? Is it, individuality in your own, getting your own? People have very different views on that. Ooh, this tree over here is a wonky looking tree. Look at that. Look at it.
A tree.
Got a real wonker.
Part of me feels like that has to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't know who.
Wonker?
What is this? I almost want us to keep this tree and turn it into something. Like, someone else come look at this so that I don't feel like I'm crazy. Jazzy, you see it. Look at this tree. Look at it. It's weird. The front of it looks like a face almost.
Well, the reason why it happened is because the wall used to be right here.
Yeah.
And we probably cut that out.
Yeah, and then it grew around it. It's like a vestige of another time. It's a wonker. I don't know how I feel about that. That term weirds me out.
Hey, you're the one that started it, so...
I didn't. No, I said it's wonky, and then one of y'all said it's a wonker, and that's the change.
It's a Willy Wonker. Hey, we got there.
All right, okay. It's still.
I don't know if that makes it better.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh. What does that entail?
It's a British term. I'm gonna say it's a British term.
We're just gonna claim it's British. Dunkbot in chat, please confirm.
Dunk, how British am I?
How British is a wonker?
Yikes! Oh man, now I feel like I need to look this up and make sure it's not like offensive to somebody.
I will take one British wonker, please.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Does it?
I think so. I don't know really.